Hi Gemini, welcome back. This is your mid-April you versus them check-in. Gemini, I'm going to go back and forth between you and the person that you're dealing with during this time frame, and we'll go into the past energies, your perception of each other, how you genuinely feel, and most likely next steps. So let's go ahead and get started. Keep in mind that the person you might be dealing with can be intimate or platonic, whatever it resonates with for you, and it can be interchangeable because it is a general reading. So, overall energy is the moon. All right, Gemini, so this is the shared energy between you and the person you're dealing with, and it's all about your feelings, it is kind of a moody energy. It's a bit of an elusive energy, okay? It's a Piscean type of vibe here. Some of you could be dealing with that zodiac sign, but yeah, it's a very emotional type of energy. So you may be connecting with this person emotionally, or this connection may make you feel emotion, may put you in your feels, and that could be good and that can be bad, right? It all depends. So your overall energy here, Gemini, is the Three of Wands. So this is your supporting energy, meaning, in the big picture, what is it all about? And for you, these next few weeks are going to be all about preparation, movement forward. If you've been at a crossroads or, had some choices to make, moving past that, going into the action phase as opposed to the decision phase. This person's supporting energy is the Three of Cups. So for them, it's all about reconciliations, whether that be with you or other people in their life, or reconciling their own emotional self. So interesting start here, Gemini, interesting start. We're going to go into the recent past energy now. For Gemini, what is the recent past energy? For Gemini, you have the Six of Swords here. And the Nine of Swords. So that's exactly what I was talking about, Gemini. I felt like in the recent past, you might have been stuck in a certain kind of headspace, you know what I'm saying? And there's movement forward on from that. So during this next, like I said, few weeks, there's going to be some reprieve from that, okay? If you've been anxious, if you've had trouble moving forward, if you have been stuck in your head, I feel like, yeah, you'll get a reprieve from that. It's a bit of an emotionally distant type of vibe, okay? So you might have also been somewhat distant, which oftentimes when we're stuck in our heads, whether we mean to or not, we do come off a bit aloof to other people. So I feel that energy here for you in the recent past. So let's see what this person's energy was in the recent past. The Ten of Cups, the Knight of Swords. Wow, what an interesting energy. So this person was running from their emotions. That message came out loud and clear, Gemini. So, yeah. It's interesting because this person has emotional fulfillment here, available to them, surrounding them. But there's a sense of like a fleeting energy. Yeah, hold on a second. Okay, sorry about that. Yeah, I just feel like there was a lack of communication here about what emotionally fulfills this person, if nothing else, going on in the recent past energy. So, what is your perception of this person, Gemini? Two of Cups, the Strength card. So, your perception is that this is an extremely strong connection. Some of you feel this person is your soulmate, or you think that, you perceive this connection as kind of not easy to get your arms around either. You know what I'm saying? Like, it might have a real strong hold on your heart, Gemini, that can be a little bit difficult to manage, you know? But I mean, point blank and period, that was like the clearest message ever, right there. So how do they perceive their connection with you? The Five of Swords and the Hanged Man. So they perceive the situation as being stressful for them. It puts them in a certain kind of headspace where it's like they have to constantly think about what they said and how they said it and how that would affect you. You might be really sensitive towards this connection, you know, because I feel like this person gets that energy from you. And or you may be pulling that out of this person where you are, you know, they may be a little overly sensitive, because it can be vice versa. But I just feel like this person sees you stuck in your head, Gemini. You know, it's like they feel like you sometimes get so caught up in like the minutia details of the connection, or like trying to get enlightened on it, that you miss the connection altogether. You know, or that you get so stuck in your head that it stagnates the energy to some degree or another. So, underneath all of that, how do you genuinely feel, Gemini? How do you genuinely feel? Queen of Wands, Five of Cups. Give me one more. Knight of Wands. So, you know, I think, Gemini, genuinely, you are attracted to this person, you know, or, you know, you want their attention, okay? But at the same time, you're uncertain about it. So it's like wanting attention and then not really wanting the attention, or like rethinking it, you know what I'm saying? And then, you know, you're back and forth. So underneath it all, I think that you aren't even certain about which direction that you want to go with the connection. You know, it's like you want passion or intensity. You want this person, like I said, attention. And then at the same time, you kind of shy away from that. You shy away from the energy. You shy away from the connection. You question it. It's a back and forth. You know, for some of you, be careful, because kind of the vibes that I'm getting is like wanting what you can't have type of stuff, you know, or like, you know, like you want the connection only when you think that you can't have it or something. That's only a few of you, but caution with that. So how this person genuinely feels about you, Gemini. Two of Cups, King of Pentacles, Eight of Wands. This person genuinely feels that this is a very strong connection. So you perceive this as a soulmate connection, and deep down in the side of this person, they have an inner knowing that this is an important connection in their life. All right. They may not even be consciously aware of the fact that their soul is aware that this is a soulmate connection, you know. Yeah, but on a soul level, this person knows that the significance of the connection here. I feel like this person, you know, they want to be comfortable to be who they are and to be able to talk to you, Gemini, without there being so much sensitivity involved. Okay, like I said, whether on their part or your part, like this person is trying to get emotionally stable. For some of them, in order to be able to communicate, or waiting for you to get emotionally stable, all right? But they genuinely feel, you know, a deep connection with you. And you know what, I'm only on the 4th zodiac sign for mid-April, but this seems to be a theme, you know, a reunion of soulmates during this time, which makes sense if you think about it. Okay, so let's go into the blockages. Gemini, what is your blockage? The 9 of Pentacles, the 10 of Cups. Want what you can't have. I don't know. Some of you, it's definitely that. For others of you, the blockage is you know, I think that it's a sense of being so independent, like so carefree with whether this connection comes or goes. And some of you don't, like, you're not purposely trying to be carefree about it, but you just are in this stance of like come or go or whatever. But when it's like a bit of wishy-washy or uncertainty here, that is really, really at the core of this. And if you think about like law of manifestation, law of attraction, you can't attract anything when you're not even certain about what you want. You have to be very clear about what it is that you want on all levels in order to manifest. So I see a lot of back and forth energy here, which has served as a blockage for the connection. Because you don't know what you want. You know? What's this person's blockage? The Ace of Wands. Passion, intensity, impulsivity. It's a very sexual type of nature if this is intimate. That blocks them. You know? That's an interesting block to get, right? So somehow this person's desires, or I should say their lack thereof of being able to control the desire, is a block. So let's see what the future energy is for you, Gemini. What is the most likely future outcome? Don't forget, all of the future outcomes can be changed based on free will. All right, but I'm just telling you what it looks like as of now. So it's 4 of Pentacles, Hermit, Death card, the High Priestess. So Gemini, there's some changes here occurring, but they're so slow. You may not even be aware of it on a surface level. I feel like there is like a needed pause here, because I think what you need to get really clear on, Gemini, is, again, at the core of this connection, of this situation, what do you truly want? You know, and for just by nature of being a Gemini and the duality of Gemini, that can be hard for you to pin down. But I think you really need to sit in that and see what is the intended outcome, you know, and what is it that you truly want out of the connection, and is that even attainable? You know what I'm saying? Like, I think you need to get really clear on those thoughts and those emotions during this time frame. There is some endings here or some changes going on. And on an intuitive level, you know, you sense it, right? Because you're getting in this preparatory state where you know that there's action coming, or that there's going to be action required of you. So even though you may not have proof of that at this point, you know intuitively what's up, right? So let's see what this person's most likely outcome. It's interesting because you got the Death card on your outcome. They got the Death card in their outcome. Some of you, it's a Scorpio. For others of you, it's just you're kind of both going through similar transformations, similar changes at this time. And then they have the Hierophant, the Fool, the Six of Cups. Wowzers. Gemini. So this person, most likely outcome, they're getting enlightenment here, you know. They're ready to take a risk. And for some of you, it's to go back to the past, you know, to re-experience the past. That's a really bizarre message. To re-experience the past. This person may want to relive some things with you, redo some things with you, you know, but in a different way. They want a different outcome. They want a different outcome than what they've had in the past, I feel. And if you remember, for them, their energy during this time period was all about reconciling their emotions. And for some relationships or this connection. So I feel like this person wants a chance to almost do it over. I almost said do it all over again. Caution with that. Okay, so if this is someone that you go into cycles with, if you cycle with this person, be careful you're not putting yourself in the same old. And that could be why you're uncertain, you know. Because you've seen this before, right? Ooh, I just got nauseous. Ooh. Like this person you may have a physical reaction when you hear from this person or when you're around this person. And I mean, it could be good or bad. I just feel like a sense of like butterflies, like my stomach dropped. But yeah, I think that this person they've come to some enlightenment here, that's for sure. So if they were running from emotions in the past, you know, I think that they've somewhat had a transformation there in the way that they are feeling and in the way that they are maybe even communicating. So yeah, that's what I have for you, Gemini. Let me tell you what zodiac signs you might be dealing with during this time frame. I definitely have Scorpio here, Pisces, Leo, Taurus, could be Cancer, Capricorn, Virgo again. Could be Aries or Sag. So those are the predominant zodiac signs that I'm seeing, but keep in mind it can be any zodiac sign. So take it as it resonates. I hope that you guys enjoyed that. And also, don't click off yet. I always save this to the end because I don't want you guys to be delayed in getting your reading. But if you have time, please do give me a like, share, and subscribe. Check out my social media account links in the description box below, as well as my merchandise. And now, also for a nominal monthly fee, you can become a private member by clicking on the blue join button. And you can get additional videos you can't get anywhere else. Wishing you guys the best. Till next time. Namaste. Bye.